Before we dive in, let me ask you honestly, how are you? How are you really? Not the I'm fine we tell others every day, but deep inside, how are you doing on your journey? Have you paused lately to check in with yourself, not just as an aspirant, but as a person? What's going on in your mind and heart right now? Today, before talking about strategies and struggles, I want to ask, how are you holding up? Not just surviving, but truly coping with expectations, hopes, and disappointments. Sometimes we talk so much about marks, attempts, and plans, but I want to begin by asking, how are you really beneath all the pressure? UPSC preparation and preparation for most of the competitive exams itself feels like a roller coaster ride for all of us. I know some of you have been with this exam for 3 years, 5 years, and maybe even more. Welcome back to the UPSC Tribe. Today's conversation is from my heart, raw, real, and honest. Let's discuss about the silent struggles that every aspirant faces on this journey. So many aspirants walk this path in absolute silence. Your family begins to question your choices, friends move on with their lives, there is pressure, self doubt, even shame associated with this exam. You scroll past success stories, and somewhere deep inside, you wonder, is there something wrong with me? Let me pause right here. No, there is nothing wrong with you, my friend. There is nothing wrong. You're not alone. You're not a failure. You're a human. Every serious aspirant at some point hits this phase, the long wait, the uncertainty, and the solitude. It takes time. You're not alone. For everyone preparing for UPSC and other competitive exams, everyone goes through the same cycle, the same pressure, the same doubt, and the same loneliness. Aspirants spend years in preparation, they develop resilience, and the same resilience in turn into hope. UPSC is known as one of the toughest exams for a reason. Every year lakhs apply, but only few will get through this. Not because the rest are less smart or less hardworking, but because the system isn't designed to reward effort alone. You could study 15 hours a day for 5 years and still miss it by 0.33 marks. That's not a failure. That's just how competitive and unpredictable it is. But here is something important. You have already achieved what most never will: discipline, resilience, and a mind molded by deep knowledge. It's been more than a month since UPSC has declared prelims results. Those who are selected, I think they have started preparing for mains, and those who didn't make it, I hope you are reflecting deeply about the next move. If you're still on this path and it's been years, it's time to pause and reflect. Ask yourself few questions. Am I evolving? Am I learning from my mistakes? Or do I need a new strategy? Ask yourself these questions. Sometimes it's not about studying more, it's about studying right. Sometimes it's not about more attempts, it's about honest assessment. And sometimes it's about knowing when to continue and when to embrace new directions. There is a bigger picture. When you start seeing your life on a larger canvas, you will understand UPSC can give you a post, yes, but your life, your value is so much more than one service or one exam. No effort is ever wasted. The years you spent preparing have made you sharper, more aware, and more determined. Whether you clear this exam or not, you're already civilized, informed, and capable of serving society in 100 other ways. Remember, the goal was never just IAS, the goal was making a difference, and you can do that without a badge. If this exam is still your dream, keep going. But now, go with clarity, evolve with time, with kindness towards yourself. And if you're choosing to walk a new path, walk it with your head held high. You're not quitting, you're evolving. Remember, this is your journey, not a race. Don't quit, please. UPSC tribe will always be here, rooting for you. There is an important announcement for today. Going forward, UPSC tribe is planning to bring Indian polity classes on its channel very soon. Especially for the aspirants preparing for UPSC 2026 in particular, and for the other aspirants who are preparing for other competitive exams in general. If this video spoke to you, drop a heart in the comments. Let's show everyone they are not alone. Subscribe for more such real and relatable content on the UPSC journey. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and remember, you are more than one exam. Jai Hind.